It is our top story tonight on KCAL-9 News at 8, and we are learning more tonight about the victims of yesterday's deadly bus crash as federal investigators tonight search for answers. I want to bring you the very latest at 8 o'clock. 10 people have been confirmed killed, among them 5 students, 3 chaperones, the bus driver, and the truck driver. The victims were so badly burned, dental records and maybe DNA will be needed. The National Transportation Safety Board says it will be gathering information from the site for the next 2 weeks. KCAL-9's Tom Wade has been covering this story all day. He's live in Orland in Northern California to begin our live team coverage. Tom?
And Kent and Susie, tonight there are very fresh signs of this devastating tragedy. Just behind me is where this all happened. The area is still covered by a huge tarp and cones. It's also taped off. Also tonight, the NTSB is trying to get to the bottom of how this happened. Parents looking for answers about their missing child came to the Survivor Center in Orland. Just a few miles from the crash site, they left without answers. Meanwhile, other survivors told harrowing tales of escape.
When I woke up, because I was sitting like this, and then I just hear the screaming. I'm like halfway asleep, so I thought I was dreaming. I thought it was all a dream. I thought I was just dreaming. I wake up, and then I react, but then I reacted more when I turn my head a little and I see fire, just a ball of fire, just flames just going up. And that's when I start banging on the window.
This evening, the NTSB told us their investigators on the ground are looking at all elements of this crash.
There's a lot of information. Sometimes it's all over the place, and then trying to determine did it really play a factor or not.
And what they will do is they will do computer-aided diagramming of all the evidence that's at the scene. They will import that data into computer modeling programs.
While the cause of the crash is under investigation, here's what we know. For some reason, the driver of the FedEx truck crossed a grassy median as he was traveling southbound on I-5, colliding with the tour bus going northbound and smashing into another car in the process. Inside the bus, 10 people died. 5 were students, 3 were adult chaperones. The drivers of both the bus and the FedEx semi were also killed. IDing the victims could be very difficult because of how severely they were burned.
Unfortunately, we'll have to try and obtain dental records for every victim to make positive identification. And as the undersheriff stated, in absent of those dental records, we would have to rely on DNA testing.
The kids were supposed to end up at Humboldt State University, an opportunity for low-income students and first-generation college students to check out the school.
They were coming up to visit and spend the weekend there and get a chance to see what it felt like being on campus as they're making their final decision to attend. And to have that taken away at this point is particularly difficult for our Humboldt State faculty and students.
Right now, investigators are saying it will take at least 60 days, possibly a lot more, maybe 90 to several months to figure this out. We'll, of course, be keeping you posted on the progress of the investigation. Reporting live here in Orland, I'm Tom Wade, KCAL 9 News.